1468Z. Congrats on the win, my man. Kind of walk us through that kick, because we watched the highlight, man. They're calling it interception of the year. You kind of walk us through that play.
No, yeah, just, they had a fast receiver in there. We knew they wanted to take him vertical. Just having to lean on the post, knowing that, there might not be help. The quarterback launched a pretty deep ball, but I felt like I got a good jump on the trajectory. And, I was able to make a play, jump on time, and use the hands, finish it.
Justin.
Treydan, how would you compare this Territorial Cup experience to the first one you played?
Significantly different. For those who don't know, my first Territorial Cup was 2020. Wasn't a fun one, but no, it felt good to go out with a group of guys like this, and just to end my college career in this way. It's fantastic.
Dalton, what do you guys think you guys have shown defensively over the last 2 weeks?
I just think that no matter how the outcome of the game is going, we came to play. We didn't come to watch. So, we're eager to get out there, and I think the front seven and the back five is just clicking really well. So we love being on that field together as a unit, and we trust in Coach G and we trust in each other. So it makes it easy and fun.
Michael.
For any of you, what does it mean to you to end your regular season college career with a performance like this?
Special, to say the least. Just thankful for the opportunity just to be here with these special group of guys. We've been saying it all year. It's a special group, and every week we've continued to get better and better. Just thank the Lord for this opportunity.
Brian.
Dalton, when they scored their touchdown, Sims looks like he juked you out. Did you just kind of have in the back of the head, I'm going to have another chance at this and make the most of it?
Yeah, on that play, yeah. It happens, it's a lot of open field, and he's a great athlete, it happens. But, are you talking about the punch out when that came? Yeah. I knew the play was coming because they ran it, 3 times. So I just got to jump on it, and, I was hoping he would come outside. But once he stayed inside and kept that ball in the outside hand, I decided to take a shot, and it worked out.
Jason.
There's been times this season where defense has heard that you guys can't stop a running quarterback. Obviously, you stopped a running quarterback today. Just the motivation behind people saying that and your approach today.
Coach G has made that an emphasis for us, and I thought we executed our plan to a pretty good standard. The guys up front did a fantastic job clogging those lanes and making them run sideways, and then everyone was swarming to the ball. So that's how you play great defense, and I think Coach G put us in a great position to make those plays.
Doug.
Given where you guys were, there was some uncertainty when you guys entered the season. How satisfying is it not only to win this game, but to finish on the roll that you guys have been on?
Just rewarding, all the work you put in, starting off in the beginning of the year, it's a brand new team, you got like 30 new guys on the team, just, not knowing what to expect out of the group, just slowly but surely seeing everything come together and just having faith in each other, building that relationship, just across both sides of the ball, it's not cliquey, everybody glues well, and it's like I said, it's very rewarding. You love it for everybody in the room. We been through a lot together.
Michael.
For any of you guys, you've been in a lot of close games this year, especially in recent weeks. How did those experiences help you tonight going into the fourth quarter of another close game?
Yeah, finishing games is super important. We always talk about starting fast, but we also say you got to finish strong, so whether we're in a close game or not, it's just we got to finish the game out until the clock hits 0-0, and I feel like we did a great job of that. Offense came out in that fourth quarter, explosive and just, taking time off the clock, but, getting, 4 or 5 yards a pop on each play, as a defense, we love that. On offense, I'm sure they're flowing and they're clicking. So that's just how, both sides can just react off of each other and just play great.
Chris.
Chubba, the offense struggled to kind of find some rhythm in the first half, couldn't really get the run game going, but then to be able to put it on the ground and have Ked punch it in for kind of that final nail in the coffin, what does that mean? Just talk about the identity and the grit of the offense and the team.
I mean, all year, our main thing was nobody could stop us except for us. Whenever things weren't going our way, it was because little mess ups that we did. So just being able to slowly march down the field, and do what we want to do. It was nice to see. It was satisfying, and just being able to punch the ball in and hear that crowd go silent and only hear our little corner go off. It's the best feeling in the world.
2 more. We'll go Justin, then Michael.
Question for anybody. Now that you guys are getting ready for the bowl season, you guys have a preference on what bowl game you guys want to go to?
Nah, we don't got no preference. Disregard these smiles here. Anywhere we go, we'll have a good time. This group of guys can click anywhere, so I think we'll have a good time anywhere we go.
Well, with that being said, how do you guys look at just kind of the next month ahead, considering it's your last ride here at Arizona?
Gonna soak it in. Our last few weeks as an Arizona Wildcat, and with this special group of guys, these moments are going to be the days we look back on, and these were the good old days, like that office quote. So we're going to soak it in as much as we can for this last month for sure.
Finish up, Michael.
For Treydan and Dalton, how does this run that you guys are on compare to the run you had in 2023? You guys end the regular season 9-3, you end with a victory here, winning streak, all that stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can definitely find some similarities with the way the season went in 23. But it's just because of this group of guys. We put so much hard work in to get to this point, and we just kept attacking week after week, and the team kept getting better and better. And I think that's something we had in common with that 23 team. Like every week, we just kept improving, and we kept finding ourselves more and more each week. So I think this team has done a great job doing the same.
Yeah, I would just piggyback off that. The start of the season, you kind of got to find your identity, and I believe we did a great job of finding that. And now, U of A has just kind of looked at us like little brothers sometimes, or just bottom tier. So I think we just go into each week hungry, and we practice that way that we want to come out on top. And so when you got that momentum and your team is playing as one, you're gonna get on a run like we are. And I mean, there's some similarities you can find, but this team is special, and it's its own.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much. Do you have a question? Really quick.
Larry Baber from Holiday Bowl. You said 7 front and 5 in the back, 12. I think ASU felt that's what you had all night.
Yeah, hey, that's Coach G's defense. Practice with one more, plus someone every day.
Plus one.
All right, thank you guys. Appreciate everybody.